Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making.
I am cooking this for the ones in the back. I'm getting it all together. So when I do my little mukbang, y'all know that was my work. Period. Those end results. Looks good, don't it? We're definitely about to find out. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am trying something new. I had a new recipe that I just made up. Like, I have little clips of it in the beginning, you know, but I didn't put the whole recipe down. But I'm trying it the first time. So, I think I should at least do a thumbnail, or should I put, and I have king crab, just a leg. Let me see, should I put it like, I might just put the picture of, for my thumbnail, of the whole thing up. But anyway, I'm gonna get into a prayer, and then I'll explain to you guys what I have inside of it. Amen and amen again. All right, so with this pasta, I have pasta shells. I actually have these kind of noodles, pasta noodles. I have sausages, smoked beef sausages, shrimp, zucchini, organic zucchini, and I seasoned it up very well. Oh, and I have some spinach in there too as well. But I seasoned it up really good, guys. So let me see what it's about. Hold on, I think I'll give you guys the first bite so you could be the judge. Yeah, and I have some water. Agua today. All right. Ooh. I'm definitely going to have to share this recipe soon. But when I tell you it's jumping, this thing is jumping. Y'all can't stop. I just came here to have my meal with you guys. We can eat together. Because I for sure don't have anything to talk about. So y'all, can y'all wait for Christmas? Because, like I said before, I'm never ready. For anything, I always have been a last minute person. I'm gonna try to get out of that phase of doing that. Oop. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yo, this is amazing. You definitely can have this in somebody's restaurant. I promise you that. And they will actually make you pay a pretty penny for it. For this meal. These King's crab legs kind of small. I did pick the smallest ones out of the bunch. I just wanted to add it to the video. But they're still good. Still very tasty. I'm loving it. Ooh. Juice flinging. Y'all been watching ID channel all day long. I mean, all day long. And they were showing some really, really, really good stuff on there. I know that people, I knew people could be weird, but they had this kid. He was living with his grandmother, right? Actually, he was an adult. Calling in, they had some kind of game they played that I never even heard of until I watched this today. It's called SWAT. I guess when they play, other people get mad online games. When they get mad at the other person, they like a call in the SWAT, the real SWAT team. Report that something actually is going on in someone's house. I mean, they find these people addresses. Like, who has time for that? They find their addresses and send the whole SWAT team there. And or calling bomb scares at schools, like federal buildings. He was doing all kind of stuff. So his first time doing it, his grandmother, he told his grandmother, he said, I bet you I could have your news channel turned off, like, immediately, to the point where you won't be able to watch it. She asked him, how would you do that? And, you know, at first she thought he was playing. Next day, she watching the news, and there was a bomb scare. So she comes in his room, because she was a little scared of him. She comes in his room and asks him, did you do that? And he was like, do what? Why does it matter if I did it? It happened. So, of course she was scared. Later on that day, she started calling him. Like, she was downstairs, she called him from his room. And he was like, what? What's going on? Next thing you know, the cops walk in his room. She had reported him. Yep, she reported him. So once he got sentenced, they gave him 200 and something days in county jail. Of course he did half of that time and then released him. So when he tried to go back to his grandmother's house, the locks were changed and there was a note on the door. And it was telling him, basically, he can't come around her. She got a order against him. A restraining order against him. He can't come nowhere near her. She was that scared of him. So, he was steady banging on the door. Come on. You know I ain't got nowhere to go. And all the other family, nobody didn't want nothing to do with him. So, he ended up going to a homeless shelter. When he went to a homeless shelter, he still was trying to figure out ways to do his little stuff, his little games. So he started going to the libraries. He downloaded this app on his phone so where he can use fake numbers and call everywhere so they won't know who the numbers are. As soon as he got out, so he had all this chaos and stuff going on. So one of the detectives, he was like fed up with it. He was like, because they did it to a school. He did it to school. And he just was done with it. He was like, somebody gonna end up getting hurt one day from him doing this. He was calling all over the world. He wasn't just calling his area. So when he called and did that school thing, the detective said, I'm gonna find out who this is. So he decided to text the guy on that number and see if he would text back. Of course he did. He wasn't brilliant at all. And then he had a female cop send pictures to him, like she liked him. You know, they gained his trust. He started telling him the stuff that he was doing or whatever. So, well, these things are, they kill your fingers. Yeah, so he told them, started putting his trust, telling them what was going on. And he started making people pay for him to do the swats online. That's how he was gonna make his money. So one guy got him to go to somebody's house and told him it was another gamer, and yeah, he wanted to swat him. Mind you, these people went to this house. The SWAT team went to this house. It was the guy there, a family. It was his mother, and his daughter living there with the grandma, with her, which is his mom. So he did everything with his mother for her. So when the cops went and knocked on his door, the SWAT team went and knocked on the door, No, matter of fact, he heard people out there like, come on, come on, come on. You know how they do their little tactic. He heard them, so he looked out the window. And he went and opened the door. Because the way he called the cops and told them, I got my family here stranded. I'm going to kill everybody in here. You know, just talking foolishness. I got a gun in my hand. And I'm willing to shoot out with the cops. Like, all kind of stuff. So, of course, the cops are scared when they came there. Thinking, oh, he gonna try to take one of us out. So when he came out the door, he had his hands up in the air. Mind you, there was cops across the street, cops next to the house, everywhere. And the one who he did everything they told him. He complied, put his hands up, but then he lowered. I guess they thought he was lowering his hands a little bit, and a cop from across the street just shot him and killed him. Mind you, this guy was not a gamer. Nobody in the house was. It was just some kid playing a random trick, giving him an address. Just go to a random address. And he had nothing to do with gaming at all. So he was basically an innocent victim. And the mom was so upset. She was upset with the kid for doing all that. But she was also upset with the cops for, because when you looked at the video, it showed that he was complying. And he was innocent. Which is crazy. But he ended up getting, oh, it's so good, y'all. Getting set up by the cops and giving them information. They went and found him at that library. Picked him up. Picked him right up. I think they ended up giving him 20 years. 20 years. And they did something with the kids who actually told him the address, and well, nothing serious. And the mom went to sue the police department because she still, I guess it's still in court. I was trying to look up the case, it's still going on. She's suing the police department for $25 million. Like, I mean, it's not going to bring him back, but she feels as though she deserves something. I went to her kid, and he lived there with her, and he did everything for her. Then, it's felt like a year later, I guess, the guy who got killed, daughter ended up taking her own life. That was living there. I guess she was so stressed out for watching her dad all over the news, and she had to watch him while he was down on the ground like that, and she just took her own life with a single gunshot wound. Yep. I told her dad was really, really close. And he was a good father. But people be just doing. So now you can get the max of for doing committing crimes like that. What, calling in fake bombs and doing crazy stuff like that. This they can get like a life imprisonment. That's the max that they can give them now. So you know, if that happens, you know they taking it all away. All the way. You're not only putting yourself and other families in danger, you're putting the officers in danger as well. So they're not trying to hear that. Y'all, but anyway, that was so good. Y'all see the plate? Excuse me. It's gone. It's gone. It was, ooh, I loved it. And I'm about to actually end this video. Guys, I'm full. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on those post notifications so you'll know when my next video upload. Until then, see ya.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time.